Good evening, everybody. So this shows you that I'm physically in the office. Normally, I'm virtually in the office, but today I'm physically here. All right. So I would like to introduce Max International, the glutathione company. We have been around for 15 years. Okay, I don't know whether you can see what I'm wearing. Okay, from now onwards, I'm doing away with all the formal things. We're going to make everything simple. Okay. I don't have to be very technical with all of you. I just want to make sure that you understand that it is not so difficult to do the business. All right. So we have been around for 15 years. And as Joel has already uh, introduced me, I'll skip all this, but he omitted to tell you that I have been doing this business for more than 10 over years. It's going to be 11 years already. And all the things that I've learned, they're more than sufficient for you all to fill a few books, like, okay? But is that relevant at the end of the day? Do you need to know so many? Do you need to know so deeply about glutathione? So for this evening, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share with you the knowledge that I've acquired in the last 10 plus years, but it is being concise. All right. It's going to be easy. It's going to be in layman terms. All right. So today is the 9th of November, 2022. And today's subject is going to be the ABCs of glutathione. Okay, we're going to make it simple. We're going to make it so that maybe even a person who is not scientifically inclined will be able to explain about the products. All right. So every human cell, in order to survive, it must have oxygen. It must have water. You must have food for the cell to survive. And of course, you need antioxidants. Okay, there's a bit of lag on the computer thing. Okay, a little bit of lag, but anyway, we will just continue as it is. And I prefer not to stand in front of the screen, but since all of you already know that I'm here, I would like to move around the place. Maybe you will not be able to see me with a blank screen, but you'll be able to see the presentation, right? So when any of these components, whether it's oxygen, water, antioxidants, or food, if they are lacking, we don't have sufficient of it, our cell health will struggle. That means our cell will deteriorate. We're going to feel tired, all sorts of illnesses. And then when they are absent, our cell dies. It's as simple as that. So without any of this, all right, nothing can survive. You can have all the food that you want, all the antioxidants, all the water, but if you don't have oxygen, you'll be dead. If you don't have water, you will die of thirst. If you don't have food, you will have no energy. Similarly, for antioxidants, if you don't have the antioxidants, similarly, even with the food, the water, and the oxygen, still, you will not be able to survive. Now, there are 5 network antioxidants in our cell. Okay, just remember this 5. All right, don't worry about the words here, the cytoplasm, the nucleus, the mitochondria, cell membrane. All you need to remember is that we have vitamin C in our cell. We have vitamin E in our cell. These are considered external antioxidants. Antioxidants that come from external sources. Scientifically, it's called exogenous, from outside of our cell. Then we have 3: coenzyme Q10, alpha-lipoic acid, and glutathione. These are our internal antioxidants. Our body produces this antioxidant internally. Okay, so they are called endogenous, inside our cell. So this is all that you need to remember. These are the 5 main antioxidants that we have inside our cell. And what do these antioxidants do? First, all antioxidants, the 5 of them, all act as antioxidants. They help to repair and slow down the damage to our cells. All right. it repairs our cells, and it slows down the damage. The second thing that these antioxidants do is that they protect our immune system. Everybody is talking about the immune system, you know. So it prevents damage to our immune system, and it activates the correct immune response. And third and finally, it is a detoxifier. Some of them are detoxifiers. So what they do is they detoxify and remove the chemical toxins, the heavy metals, the bacteria, the carcinogens from our body, so that they are removed from the body. So these are the three main things that they do. Of course, they do other things, but just remember these three things, right? So antioxidants have more or less the same type of functions. Now, according to medical research, that you can find this information from PubMed, all right? The 5 network antioxidants that we have, alpha-lipoic acid, coenzyme, as what I have told you just now, and glutathione. The most significant is actually research on glutathione. So you must understand, there is a reason why glutathione has been researched so much. You can see from here, glutathione, an average of 11.152 citations per day for the past 14,557 days. That means every day, there are 11 people who have submitted, 11 groups of scientists who submit this research to PubMed for them to publicize on their website. Okay, so we are talking until today, we have 172,000 for glutathione, more than all the other 4 antioxidants combined. Glutathione has the most research. So glutathione is produced naturally in our cells. So it repairs damaged cells, protects against oxidative stress, it strengthens our immune system, it's the most efficient detoxifier, and it reduces cellular inflammation, and very much more, all right? You don't have to learn all of that. When you explain to somebody about the goodness of glutathione, you don't have to go deeper than this. So it is the most abundant antioxidant in our body. That's glutathione, right? Glutathione, the most abundant antioxidant. It can repair itself, and most importantly, it can repair other antioxidants. These are special things that only glutathione can do, all right? And because of that, we call it the master antioxidant. This is the reason why it is important. It is the most researched antioxidant that we have. It does all these things. Most abundant antioxidant, can repair itself, repair other antioxidants. That's the reason why we call it the master antioxidant. Now, as the antioxidant levels in our body decreases, our natural defense against infection or getting sick, getting tired, and cellular damage starts to deteriorate our defense. So as you get older, you have all of these illnesses, and it is because the glutathione levels have decreased in our body. So glutathione levels, according to the scientists, decreases by about 10 to 15% every 10. No, it's not to say that the other antioxidants do not decrease. The other antioxidants that we have spoken about, vitamin C, vitamin E, coenzyme Q10, alpha-lipoic acid, they also decrease. However, the most significant is that because glutathione, as the master antioxidant, if the levels decrease, then we get into a lot of trouble. So research has shown that individuals who have low glutathione levels have high association with diseases or illnesses. You can see also from the concentration of glutathione in all our cells. So you imagine, okay, we have 15 grams of glutathione in our body. Any one person here, at least 15 grams of glutathione is inside your body, and daily we need about 250 to 300 milligrams of glutathione to replenish what we have used up. However, glutathione, when we take that is derived from foods that we eat, accounts for only 14 to 28%. That means we get only a quarter of the requirement that we actually need of glutathione. And for this reason, when your brain gets less glutathione, you have Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, you have your cardiovascular problem, you have respiratory problems, you have your liver problems. So you can imagine every part, even for the older people, as you age and your glutathione levels in the eye reduces, then you find that you have problems with your eye, you cannot see properly, it becomes cloudy, so you have a lot of problems. So you can imagine this, that glutathione concentration in our body, every cell in our body has glutathione. So according to Dr. Robert Keller, a triple board certified physician, America's top physician from 2003 to 2008, named one of the world's top 2,000 outstanding scientists.
If you use a glutathione supplement, it will be destroyed in your stomach before it is absorbed in your body.
And even if glutathione could reach the cells, the glutathione molecule is simply too big and heavy to pass through the cell membrane.
Look at it this way. You've got a hole this big and a substance this big. It doesn't fit in very well.
So you can see from here that the glutathione molecule is catabolized or is destroyed inside our gastrointestinal tract, or is destroyed inside the stomach. So it never actually gets to the cell. And even if it went to the cell, it is too big to get inside our cell. So what must we do to increase intracellular glutathione levels? Well, the best solution I can give you is not to take as what Dr. Robert Keller said, oral glutathione doesn't work. So what must you do? What are the other choices? So I suggest very strongly that you look for Max International Associates. All right. We are now in more than 20 countries, and we have more than 1 million associates throughout the whole world. And in time, in 2003, we're probably going to add on some more. And Mexico and all that is going to be one of them. All right. So as I mentioned earlier, at the beginning of the presentation, it is the 15th anniversary of Max International. Most companies that are selling supplements don't last for so long. After 5 years, or 6 years, or 7 years, they start to change the product. You know that for Max, the product I'm going to show you now, Dr. Herbert T. Nagasawa's, these are his credentials. All right, 186 peer-reviewed scientific publications. He's a retired research scientist from the Veterans Administration, expert in glutathione chemistry. Nobody is close to him. Right? And I'm glad that I consider him my friend. Right? So he has dedicated over 25 years of research to improve and develop better dietary supplements for the creation of glutathione inside the body. This is what he has created. 25 years of research, 36 years in total. Max International for the past 15 years have been selling the same product. Okay? We have not changed. We have added on things that contain ribosine. Right? But we have never changed our product. There is no new formulation. It has always been the old. Imagine this. 15 years selling the same product with no modification. Why? Because it is that good. It is that good. That is the reason why we are doing this. 95 years old on the 31st of May last year. Is going to be 96 years old, right? the most advanced cysteine delivery system. All right, instead of taking oral glutathione, what the doctor prescribed or is experimented on is to take cysteine that is protected so that it gets into the cell to create your glutathione. So imagine this 25 years of research. Now, 54 peer review, 54, all right? The catalogs that we have or that you have been handed may be less. But this is the latest figure, 54 peer review articles spanning over 36 plus years. And this proof of concept of this, the idea to create this product was started in 1987. So from 1987 until today, it has not changed. Imagine that, 30 over years, still selling the same thing, okay? This is how good the product is. So what did he mean, right? Put simply, you don't have to remember this, you don't have to explain this to anybody, right? But it's important to remember that he has used ribose and cysteine combined to create the opportunity for glutathione to be created or manufactured inside our cell. And this actually increases our glutathione by 828%. Okay, more than any other, more than oral glutathione. So this is our guarantee that if you take ribosine, to increase your glutathione level inside the cell, our patent. So it's a method to enhance delivery of glutathione at ATP levels in cells. So we got the patent in 2013. So just remember this. We're not selling glutathione. We may be called a glutathione company. I may be called a glutathione man, but we do not sell glutathione because there is not even 1 milligram, 1 speck of glutathione in any of our products. Because the compound that Dr. Herbert T. Nakasawa created is called ribosine, right? It's a combination of ribose and cysteine. 15 years, Max International selling the same ribosine. Nothing else, nothing added in, nothing taken out, always the same thing. All right, imagine how good that is. So when ribosine increases your glutathione, what can it do for your body? You get the bone health, cardiovascular health. You know, all your organs have all glutathione in them. And when your glutathione increases, these are all the things that will make you stronger, healthier, live a longer, healthy life, and it reduces your stress. And also, you can control your glucose if you have high levels. And of course, for the ladies, it's anti-aging. You become more beautiful. You have better quality of sleep, better eye health, skin, hair, and nail health. All of this will improve if you have high levels of glutathione. So what do we have? 100% ribosine is Max 1. Okay. This is Max 1, 100% ribosine. This is the full specs for Max 1. It is also in Malaysia the most sellable product. Okay. And of course, we also have Severity, which is ribosine plus 12 other ingredients that have been specially selected. So that if you have no specific requirement, you just want to be healthy, you should be going for Severity. So how to get started? So we are here to support you, all right? And as you may have heard, we had our 8th anniversary in Malaysia, 8th anniversary last week, and the CEO of Max International informed us that we're going to make it easy. We're going to make it easy for those of you who are armchair critics, those of you who are not physically here, those of you who are watching through Zoom or you may be watching later on when it is posted, that we will be offering to you the best opportunity to build your business and realize all of your hopes and dreams, all from the comfort of your home. All from the comfort of your home. So why do you pick Max? We have the product, all right? We have the patent. Low investment now. When I say low investment, okay, the new model that we're going to have for you to build a business means no investment. You just sit at home, no investment. We're going to teach you that. We're going to teach you how to do the business without investing any money. No inventory, no office, no storage. Pay only what you sell. Or you don't even have to pay what you sell, because the people who are going to buy from you will be paying for the products themselves. So you benefit from, if you're doing the networking business, or if you are doing, and I'm going to say this word, a lot of people, affiliate marketing. All right, go look it up, see what is affiliate marketing. Anybody can do this. So you set your own hours, you decide who you want to work with, no special requirement. You can be young, you can be old, you can be educated, you know, anything. Anybody can do that. Anybody can do the business. So we will train and guide you. There will be training that will be given to you. We will teach you how to do all of this, and you don't need to know anything. You don't have to learn about what is free radical. You know, I didn't go into that tonight. Whether you have cysteine, glycine, make it complicated for everybody. Those people who are sitting there for the first time, they were there, what are you talking about, right? Okay, so we'll make it easy. And with that ease, all you need to do is to share. So you're going to have the 9 ways of getting income. Together, of course, the income that you will be getting for just sharing. Now, these are the prices that we have presently in Malaysia for Max 1. So you're talking about wholesale price 316, 253 for 2 bottles, for 3 months, 90-day challenge, 6 bottles, professional pack, 8 bottles, premium pack. These are the prices there for 2022. All right, longevity with 344 for the wholesale price. If you buy a bottle, 275 for 2 bottles, 275 each. Right? This is in ringgit. 275 each if you buy 2 bottles. Okay, so it is relatively economical if you look at it. Now, your life today is the result of your attitude and decisions of the past. Okay, you want to be like the street ladies here. Some of them were at our anniversary dinner. All right. Your life tomorrow will be the result of the decision you're going to make today. So life is a decision. So make sure you make the right one today and you stick with us, because there is no elevator to success. You have to do some work. You have to learn a little bit of things. Okay? You have to climb the stairs. Nobody has the lift to go up to the top. Okay? All of us are here. I'm a diamond associate. You know, some of the people here are gold associates, silver associates, platinum associates. We did some background work. Okay? So with that, making it short and sweet, stay safe and well. Thank you very much. Live long and prosper. Thank you.